All right, now we are sitting and now we also can get a little quiet. I would appreciate a second of your attention, ladies and gentlemen, since we are about to start the dinner, and I promise I'll speak for very short, and it's a privilege and honor to welcome you all on behalf of the organizers. My name is Rastislav Kačer. I'm an honorary president of Slovak Atlantic Commission. And it's a pleasure to co-host this dinner with our partner organization, Gala 2000, which is the dinner to what we call Czech and Slovak Transatlantic Award dinner. Has been tradition for us for a couple of years. I want to warmly welcome all members of Honorary Committee for Czech and Slovak Transatlantic Award. If you open up the brochure, you will see the composition of our honorary group. Most of them are here tonight with us, so warm welcome to all of those. Warm welcome to Prime Ministers, warm welcome to a number of Deputy Prime Ministers here, warm welcome to Ministers of Foreign Affairs, Defense, some other ministries. It's such a huge number of those that I cannot go name by name. Your Excellencies, but first of all, dear friends, welcome to this dinner. This dinner, I think, will have a clear line. The line is that we want to remind that security here is not for granted, and we have to work for that. That security is not something which is for paranoid, obsolete thinkers and cold warmongers. And to those who were not clear about what security means, if it's not clear today, I don't know when that will be. Even I put for this special tie, which was produced for Ministerial in Florence in 2000, some of you recognized, which is pleasing me. And I have to tell you, I feel very young when I see somebody like Minister Linkiewicz. We started with him and Vigalda Sušackas in the early 90s, our liaison offices at NATO, and we thought this makes sense. And I still think it makes even more sense at that time. And I think all the efforts which were put to the enlargement, which made great sense to us, it cannot be more visible than now. Globsec, this year Globsec is happening at topical time, and we are going to award two awardees. Both of them symbolize the institution, which is a cornerstone of our security, Secretary General of NATO and Ambassador Karel Kovanda. NATO is, and I wish very much it will remain the cornerstone of security. Article 5 was always, is, and will be a relevant instrument. The principles of honor, all for us, one for all for one. I want to invite now to the floor His Excellency Miroslav Lajčák, Deputy Prime Minister. I want to welcome Prime Minister of Hungary, János Martonyi, who is co-chair of this year's Globsec. He will speak at the end, at the dessert, but first let me invite Minister Lajčák to address you for the beginning, and then I'll come back as you will finish. Thank you very much for your kind attention, ladies and gentlemen. Minister Lajčák.
There will be some food, I promise, but later. Before that, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, let me welcome you once again here in Bratislava. A few weeks ago, we all celebrated 10th anniversary of our joining of NATO. For 10 years, NATO has provided us with the highest guarantees of our safety and security. NATO has also significantly contributed to the success of our profound political, social, and economic transformation. For 10 years, Slovakia has been standing shoulder to shoulder with our NATO allies. We work together to materialize our vision of safe and secure Euro-Atlantic area and the world as a whole. We share our indivisible responsibility for our common security. 10 years of our common efforts have shown that no security threat is far enough to say that it does not concern us. This is why Slovakia has demonstrated its readiness to fight for our common goals in places as distant as Afghanistan. Closer to home, we've been active in sharing our reform and integration experience in the Western Balkans and Eastern Europe, and supporting NATO's open door policy, which has recently gained on its strategic relevance again. Nevertheless, a direct threat to our safety and security has never been as close to our borders as today. In the light of the Ukrainian crisis, we now, more than ever, comprehend and appreciate the importance of NATO for Slovakia and for the whole Central and Eastern European region. More than ever, we understand that we are directly exposed and will have to bear our share of pain. At the same time, 10 years of experience in NATO also proved that in cooperation with allies and partners, we have the means to face any threat around us. I'm confident that also during the global discussions, we will be able to identify not only threats, but most importantly, effective solutions. We understand that in order to overcome the current crisis, our security will need even more commitment, even more effort, and much more money. Last but not least, we will need committed and strong leaders with clear vision. I'm therefore very glad that tonight we express our appreciation to two exceptional personalities who have shaped important decisions of modern history and of today's NATO and Central Europe. I'm happy to welcome here the Secretary General of NATO, Mr. Anders Fogh Rasmussen. His leadership is well known by dedication, dynamism, and deliverables. He has accelerated the adaptation of NATO for the 21st century, and these days we follow his vigorous activities concerning the tense situation on the eastern borders of our alliance. I'm equally privileged to welcome Karol Kovanda, our good friend, prominent Czechoslovak and later Slovak, Czech diplomat, sorry for that. I wish it was the case. Well, his wife is Slovak, so he's not Slovak. Among many other things, Karol was the first Czech ambassador to NATO, and from my national perspective, I particularly remember and wish to thank him for his strong support for Slovakia's accession to NATO. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us at this gala dinner. I wish all of you, all of us, an enjoyable evening, and I wish Globse Conference every success. Thank you very much.
Mr. Minister, thank you very much for your good words to start off. But before we get some great speeches with great vision, we have to have some also food to nourish our souls. For the beginning at the dinner, we have a small artistic performance. We will hear two of the best Slovak voices and one of the best Slovak piano players as well. And we are very privileged to welcome for a brief display two outstanding artists. First of all, I would like to welcome Mrs. Terezia Kružliaková-Babiaková and also Maestro Ottokar Klein, cream de la cream of Slovak opera scene. And also on the piano, there will be accompanying Professor Daniel Buranovsky, one of the top Slovak piano players. But before they come, there is one special dedication to be made. I have a little text here, but there is one personal dedication, a personal dedication on one wonderful piece of music to the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Hungary, His Excellency János Martonyi. This dedication is a gift which is a gift of the heart, from Minister Lajčák and from all of your Slovak friends. We are very honored that you have chosen Bratislava for your last official trip in your office. You've been outstanding foreign minister, dear friend to all of us, and we all hope that your steps in the future will bring you more often and more frequently to Bratislava and to Slovakia, and I'm not going to tell you what is this one dedicational song. I wonder whether you will realize what is that. Maybe you will tell us then and educate us a little bit on this special piece. I'll keep it as a surprise to you, Mr. Minister. So, let me welcome to the floor.
Is